I think this will be the longest shutdown in the history of ever. And I don't say that happily. I don't say that proudly. I'm just saying that realistically.
We are closing out the 15th day of the government shutdown now. It remains on track to become the longest in U.S. history after a funding vote failed again in the Senate today for a 9th time. Roughly 4,000 federal workers have been laid off and another 750,000 furloughed. Today, President Trump warned of more firings.
They're going to be terminated on a permanent basis, and it's thousands of people, and it's billions of dollars.
The U.S. Capitol Police Union is now calling out lawmakers as well, saying it is unfair that they're getting paid while officers who protect them are not. Other furloughed federal workers sharing the same sentiment.
It makes me frustrated what is being funded over what is not. I think they should be affected by the shutdown as much as the rest of the United States.
Now, the president has authorized extraordinary measures to pay military troops and announced that the FBI will also get paid. He went on to say today, quote, "We want the FBI paid, we want the military paid, we got the people that we want paid." But as of right now, that list doesn't include air traffic controllers. One employee at Dulles Airport says he's worried about making ends meet.
Not knowing exactly how I'm going to have childcare for my kids or put gas in the car or pay the next mortgage payment adds a certain level of stress onto an already stressful profession. It's just very difficult.
Now, it's not just air traffic controllers, obviously. The shutdown is impacting all of the travel industry, and that's according to the U.S. Travel Association, which has this live clock showing the amount of spending lost in the last 2 weeks. Right now, it is at more than $2 billion. And some members of Congress now deferring their paychecks until the shutdown ends. That includes Virginia congressmen, representatives, and others from both parties across the board. In Maryland, Senator Chris Van Hollen, Congressman Glenn Ivey, and freshman Congresswoman April McClain Delaney all say they're deferring their pay. Congressman Steny Hoyer is not deferring his. We'll let you know when we hear back from the rest of your representatives. And we do want to hear from you right now, so scan the QR code that's on your screen and weigh in. Should Congress get paid during the shutdown? Tell us yes or no. You can also find this poll by going to our website, WJLA.com. Now, this is the second time this year that federal workers have been worried about losing their jobs. Remember, the DOGE purge of the government not only laid off thousands of employees, but also depleted several agencies like USAID. New tonight, our Josh Chapin spoke with a former USAID staffer who's now part of a new advocate group helping those in need overseas.
What are the last, I don't even know how many months, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months been like for you and your family?
Well, a little confusing to say the least.
Tina Ballin was one of the thousands of people walked out the door at the U.S. Agency for International Development, or USAID, back in February.
The reality is I'm just like my colleagues, former colleagues. I have been searching since February for a job, and the market's saturated.
Her mindset now stronger than then, but this Montgomery County mom still has a daughter in college and bills to pay.
Who knows when, right? I don't want to say that I'm that set up, but in the sense that I'm comfortable, I'm okay for now. You know, my family's okay, but it's not an easy time for anybody. Those of us who joined this public service and particularly foreign assistance, it really is a calling.
Tina has now turned to the Alliance for American Leadership.
Our work didn't end when they walked us out the door of USAID.
A new bipartisan group formed as a direct response to USAID shutting down. The group still at it despite the current government shutdown. Pictures show team members visiting both sides of the aisle in Congress pushing to restore foreign aid. Asher Moss is the executive director.
We care about this from the lens of it being an issue that matters and of wanting America to do the right thing, America to be secure, and America to lead on the world stage.
The group has 700 team members, and they hope to have 10,000 by the midterms. Their message tonight is to open the government along with this.
It's our duty to help overseas, and it would be really a travesty to see that fall apart now. It's important because I'm an American. above all.
In Foggy Bottom, I'm Josh Chapin, 7 News.